Yo, Dustin, what's up, brother? Yeah, so funny story. USPS can't do their jobs, and I'm missing a box for that break. So it gonna be tomorrow night, and we're gonna hope that they get it together. So I figured I'd hop on for a little pop up random, man. It's aggravating. It's super aggravating. We had product that was due in on Thursday, then it was Saturday. Yeah, you got that. You got them whenever that show goes. I mean, I know the box is here in Atlanta. I'm hoping that it's a situation where it shows up tomorrow and no harm, no foul. I'll go on tomorrow night. I know, bro. Mike Dub texted me too. I was like, man, because he gifted the Bengals to Mama Z for Mother's Day. He's like, "Where's the show?" And I was like, "It's tomorrow, man. I'm sorry. You gotta love the USPS, man." Rocco, welcome in. We're gonna get this thing kicked off. We got a hobby of Resurgence coming at everybody tonight. We go in randoms, and we got the first bid live now on your screen. Commander's gonna run at the end. We are chasing a couple autos and an RPA out of these Resurgence hobbies, and we are gonna do trade backs tonight too. If you've been with us, we do trade backs. If you got two teams that you don't like, you can trade them back in for a random spin on an auction win. So we're gonna hang out tonight. We got this little pop-up show, and then tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, I'll be back with a PYT Resurgence mixer. We're waiting on a couple boxes to come in to be able to build that out. But that show is live in the page. If you want to drop a offer in on any teams that are live, we'll take a look at it. Dustin, how's your Mother's Day been, bro? Nice, nice. Sounds about right. What's up, Press Box? How you doing, man? We it's been a busy couple of weeks. That's why you haven't seen all Kennesaw here in a couple of weeks. Um, we listed our house to sell today, so we've been working on projects, getting ready to list, and yeah. So it's been a little busy few weeks here. So I'm excited to be back. I'm gonna be on a few times this week, and I'll be part of Stream Weekend next weekend. That is gonna be uh, it's gonna be epic, but it's gonna be degenerate in and of itself because it's me, Jim, and Hype. So it's gonna be fun. Ooh, I got something for you, buddy. I gotta show you something. I'm sipping on something nice tonight. Well, it's all right. Yellowstone toasted, little hundo proof. Don't know if you've seen them before, bro. But I need to mow the grass too. It just won't stop raining down here, man. We are getting pounded by rain. I'm really, really hoping. Okay, Kirkland small batch. Wait, now is that like Kirkland, like Costco? Bro, Costco low key has got some good liquor and beer. I had a few of the Kirkland brand lagers yesterday. They're pretty decent, man. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty decent. Barton. Okay, so Barton makes their bourbon. Okay, cool. I'm tracking. The Costco's down here don't have liquor. They just have beer and wine. So, I tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. I always see, dude. I follow this guy. I think his name is Bourbon Rocks Review on Instagram, and he's always tripping out in Costco. That dude can get like Buffalo. I can't get Buffalo anywhere around me. He can get Buffalo for like $28.99 a 750, and I'm like, where the hell do you live? And I need to move there now. Like he finds E.H. Taylor on the shelf. I'm like, bro, what world are you living in? And how do I get there? It's not, but it's a great daily. If I had to pick, if there was unlimited stock anywhere around me, Eagle Rare would be my daily. Eagle Rare, 100% would be my daily. I'd pay 45, $50 a bottle for it, no problem. But I can't. That's also one you can't find around here. Or Weller Green. I would drink Weller Green and Eagle Rare as my dailies if I could stock up, or just find a bottle of them anywhere. Oh, good grief! 114 proof. Holy sheesh! Yeah, this 100 proof is not gonna make me do that. I mean, what did I have? I had a pour of Widow Jane earlier. I had a pour of my Fiddler Toasted, which I think that's hot, if I remember correctly. Let me look at that bottle. Fiddler Toasted is, dude. I need to buy a bottle and send it to you. Let's see. Oh yeah, 118. Yeah, that Fiddler Toasted is 118, bro. I need to buy a bottle and send it up to you. You're not gonna be able to find it where you are. I have not been out to get it yet. The first call double oak. You messaged me about that. I need to go. I need to go find it. I need to go find it. Hell, I might go find it before we do stream weekend because we're gonna be turning up. What's up, Hemi, bro? Hey, Hemi, real quick. I know you bought the Bears and the PYT. I was just telling Dustin, USPS ain't doing their job. I'm missing a couple boxes for that break, so I moved it to tomorrow, hoping it shows up tomorrow. You still got them? They're your name all over them. We're gonna push the show a day until those boxes come. I know everyone's been confused. I've had people texting me going, "What is going on with the show?" It's tomorrow. We're waiting on postal service to do their job, bro. Ooh, that's a hot take right there, man. That's a hot take. I'm gonna have to track some. Let me hold on. Let me check my total wine. I might have to go find me some of that before stream weekend. Hold please. So yeah, we're doing a pop up tonight, Hemi. We're just gonna do a box of the Resurgence Hobby randoms, and then we're gonna come back with the PYT. All right, let's see. Acre. No, I don't want to go to Acres Mill. I want to go to Town Center. Where's Town Center? Kennesaw. Pick up here. First call. Double oak. First call, double oak. Yo, bro, is this it? That it? Hey, yeah, man, they got that at my Total Wine. All right, you sold me. I'm gonna go pick a bottle of that up. Yeah, $40 ain't bad at all. Heck yeah. Welcome in, everybody. We got a hobby box of Resurgence tonight. We got 2 autos and an RPA coming out. All the big rookies signed in tops. Maybe except for Penix and JJ. But Drake Bow and JD5 definitely signed. We are hanging out tonight doing a random 15 on the random, 20 on the Stasher Pass. Commies run at the end. That pre-bid is live in the shop if you're looking for it. And we do have trade backs. If you got 2 teams you don't want, you can trade them back in for a random on an auction win. So yeah, bro, I will find me a bottle of that before we do stream weekend. Taco, welcome in. Found us on YouTube. That's awesome, man. Well, welcome in. We're having a party tonight. We're doing Resurgence Hobby. Doing a little random action. Hanging out talking about bourbon selections. Yes, sir. 15 on the random, 20 on the Stasher Pass, and we do have trade backs. So if you have 2 teams you end up not liking, you can trade them in for a random spin on an auction win. Any 2 teams you got. North Coast, welcome in. How is your night going? I'm excited, Dustin. I'm going to find me a bottle of that stuff for next weekend. It's going to be fun. Of course, you know I got to go get the pink wit for Jimbo. I better get like 2 handles of that for that guy. Jim's kind of a bit of a pansy when it comes to liquor. He doesn't like anything that actually has body to it. He'll be the first to admit that too. However, Hype OG himself is a big bourbon guy, so I'm looking forward to having a couple things to show him. GMT, welcome in, man. Hope you're having a great Mother's Day. We're hanging out. We are running randoms. We got a box of Resurgence Hobby tonight. 15 on the random, 20 on the Stasher Pass. Commies run at the end, and trade backs are live until we get down to 10 teams. And guys, if you're looking for the PYT show that was supposed to be tonight, that is hopefully going to be tomorrow. We're waiting on USPS to do their jobs and get us a couple boxes that we need for that break. It is in Atlanta. I'm hoping it's on my doorstep tomorrow, and I'll be with you guys tomorrow night for that PYT. The teams are live, so if you want to take down any of those teams, go for it. We do have offers turned on. Keeping an eye on that as well. But don't hesitate to drop an offer in on any of the teams that are in that show. I have a nice Shirley Temple. That's Jim's go-to line, bro. That is Jim's. Jim would drink a Shirley Temple 10 times out of 10 and twice on Sundays, bro. MT3, welcome in. How is your night going? We got a full board playing tonight. Only team down is the Commanders. Commanders are live in the shop for pre-bid. Dustin says, I'll break the ice. I will break the ice. Get that last card there. You got 31 cards if my math is mathing. What number are we going for, brother? Cut to rough middle. Three on which stack? 3 left. All right. 1, 2, Oh my gosh, dude. Go to Vegas tonight. Go to Vegas tonight. That worked. Got those Pats coming down for Dustin. All right, we got the next one up. Pats coming down. Get games with Dustin on the board. Joseph, welcome in. How is your night going? Yeah, that's right. Or die trying, die trying. Come on, why was that? Come on, start it. There we go. All right, first one's down. Pats are off the board. Welcome in, everybody. We got a hobby box of Resurgence tonight. Got 15 on the random, 20 on the stasher pass. Commies will run at the very end. Pre-bids are live in the shop. And we do have trade backs. If you got two teams you don't want, you can trade them back in for a random spin on an auction win. And if you're looking for the PYT show that was scheduled for tonight, we will hopefully be on tomorrow. We are waiting for a little delivery from the Postal Service to get us ready to go. Those teams are live. If you want to make any offers, I do have offers on, and I'm actually screening them as we're talking. So don't hesitate to drop an offer in for tomorrow's. Ooh, that's a good question. I'm still working through Backlash. But I'll probably have it on. We'll put it on. We'll put Raw on. How about that? We've been a little busy over here in the Kennesaw household, Mike. I don't know if you heard me telling Dustin we listed our house to sell today, and so that's why I've been MIA for the last few weeks, trying to get stuff done and ready. We're listed live now, so projects are done. If you're looking to move to Kennesaw, Georgia, I can send you a link. Come by my house. It's a nice house. But it is good to be back. Definitely good to be back. Trying to find some sense of normalcy in our schedules. Appreciate it, Mike. I appreciate it. We're hoping for a quick turnaround on this one. It's a hot market in my area, so hoping something good happens this week and we can put this thing to bed. Speedus Americanus, welcome in, Speedy. I know, man. I've been MIA. We're just telling the boys. I've just been telling the boys. Your boy Kennesaw may have to become Canton Cards or Woodstock Cards here soon because he's moving. That seems like a whole heck of a lot of work. Oh God, no, dude, shoot me in the face. I love Jim, but shoot me in the face. My wife wouldn't be able to deal with him. That I'm gonna blame it on that. Mario, welcome, man. How is your Sunday night going? It's gonna suck, man. It's gonna suck, but we're doing this for a good reason. We'll be setting our family up for a good future on the back end of it. Excited to get it done. It's gonna be a rough little couple months, but man, on the back end, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be real good. We want to buy some land long term and build a house, and so it's a great seller's market down here right now, and so we're taking advantage of that and going to do some temporary living and hopefully find the right plot of land and plop a house on it. Meatball, welcome in. How is your night going? Guys, we got a hobby of Resurgence tonight. 2 autos and RPA. 15 on the random, 20 on the stash or pass. Commies will run at the end. Pre-bid is live there. And we do have trade backs tonight. And if you're looking for the PYT show that we had tonight, it's actually hopefully going to be tomorrow. We are waiting on the Postal Service to do their jobs. And then I'll be back with you guys. Those teams are live. Don't hesitate to drop an offer in. I am looking at offers. And we will hopefully take down some nice stuff for you guys tomorrow night. Yeah, dude, so my wife's family wants to do a family compound. I have my thoughts on that are independent of the acreage. Read between the lines. But they want like 20 acres. And I'm like, do y'all realize how much upkeep 20 acres is? That is a ton of upkeep. So our plan is just like you're talking about, 2-3 acres. Build a home that we're happy with. Pat, and welcome in. How's your night going? And keep it kind of simple, and then tell them to move down the road. I don't mind if they're 5 or 10 minutes away. I'm not trying to maintain 20 acres with them living next door. Yeah, that's the thing. So like, it's me and my family, and then my in-laws would be 2 house that those are the first 2 houses, and then my wife has got 2 sisters, and so they each need a house as well. And I'm with you. We'd all need to have at least 3 acres with a bunch of woods, living down one stretch of road to create that independence. And there would have to be some clear cut rules about, hey, Mimi, you can't come knock on the door and just walk in. I know. I don't want no. We don't. We need like 12. We need like 12 max. We don't need 20. But there's not much to see there, right? Tater tot in a bird's nest kind of thing. Oh wait, we're on YouTube. I can't make jokes like that. Carson, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? We are getting degenerate real fast. Like a frightened turtle. Oh man, I'm gonna keep the bourbon flowing tonight, boys. 20's a lot, Speedy. Do you live on land now? I I live on like half an acre, and I'm just an acre. Okay, I live on half an acre now, and I'm like, all right. So if I did this times 6, how mad would I be to have to mow that every week? How long would it take? I guess you just get on a riding lawnmower with a case of beer and hope the lines are straight. Adam, welcome in. How is your night going? That's true. You got to keep a lot of it wooded. We've seen a couple plots of land that are pretty wooded. Um, they just you need to bring in the infrastructure and clear out enough for houses and all that. Apparently, my in-laws have a contact of somebody who will come and log everything for free. I'll believe that when I see it. So yeah, big things on the Kennesaw future forefront. Probably doing the same move in a couple years once we get the right spot. Half the reason why we're trying to make this happen is the freaking traffic down here is nuts. Yeah, I'm moving. I'm moving further north, bro. I'm getting further north. James, welcome in. How's your night going? Yeah, I mean it's not. I mean it's like 30 minutes north of here, like towards Tennessee. Um, because I still got to go to the office twice a week, so I don't want to be living in Missouri or wherever you live and trying to figure out how to do that. Iowa. Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, they're all the same, right? Flat land. You don't have you got hills? You got hills and mountains like I do? I've never been to Iowa, so you like educate me, bro. Yeah, okay. All right. Is it like Kentucky, kind of like the rolling hills? Okay. I get down with that. I feel like I get bored with like flatland, but I guess I've never lived there, so I got some friends and family that are telling me to go to Texas. Like Texas is hot, and in certain parts of Texas it gets very snowy. I'm a Southern boy. I don't do snow very well. I'm. It looks pretty for a day, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done. I could not be like in Michigan or yeah, North Texas gets a ton of snow. I got some friends out there that are constantly dealing with like in the winter they got 6-8 inches on the ground. I'm like, that's too much for me. Then again, like all I've been exposed to in my life are people who don't know how to deal with snow here in Atlanta. You get a quarter of an inch and they shut everything down and people freak out. Monkey, welcome in. Hope you're having a great night. We got a hobby resurgence tonight. A couple autos and an RPA to chase. Looking for Drake May, Bo Nix, JD5, Marvin Harrison. 15 on the random, 20 on the stasher pass. Himmy says, I'll take the insurance. We do have commies in the shop. They're going to run at the end. Pre-bid is live. We do have trade backs. If you got two teams that you don't want, you can trade them in for another random card on an auction win. All right, Hemi. What's your first number, bro? You got 30 cards in the deck. DB, welcome in. Going 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bucks. That's interesting. Little TB12, Bucky Irving. Interesting there. Yeah, I haven't done the cards in a while, man. I figured I'd shake it up a little bit. This is a tough one. TB12 kind of anchors this squad here. Gonna pass. All right. So you got 6 here. That puts you at 24 here. Going 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Jag. He's got the Jags coming down to Hemi. Don't want to use the Sharpie on this one. This is an erasable one. Since we got trade backs, I figure I might as well do one that is at least somewhat erasable. All right, so we got the Jags. I would tell you that Jags are probably a step down from the Bucks, but the gamble was there because there's all the big dogs are still there except for the Pats. It's one that I would trade back if you get to 2 teams. That's where I would tell you. Not my favorite in tops. Could definitely do better. Could definitely do worse though. Could definitely do worse. BTJ does not sign in tops. I don't think Jim's in here. Hype, do you know if he's even in the base? I know he wasn't in, what was it, Topps Chrome? But this is Resurgence, so it could be a completely different scenario. I am going to pull that checklist up just to make sure. All right, let's see here. Yeah, as far as I know, BTJ only signs in Panini. Oh, man, I forgot to change the batteries of my mouse. I might have to do that midstream. All right, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that he's actually in here, man. He's not showing up on the checklist, which is crazy. You would think his base would at least be in there. Like JJ doesn't sign in tops, but pretty sure he's in the base. We're gonna run it again. All right, buddy. Here we go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I know that one. But you say the word. All right. So what was it? 23 left over here. So 6 more. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness! Bringing down the Broncos. Bringing down the Broncos. Hey, that's an upgrade. That's how you use a stasher pass right there. Broncos coming down to Hemi. We get you down on the board for them. All right, there goes my notes. Nice take on the stasher pass. Hemi coming back for another one. So I put the cards back over there. Uptown, welcome in, welcome in. Heard that. Yep. So we'll pull the Jags off to the side. I figure that's who you're looking to trade in. All right, man. Lucky number 6. It's been good to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panthers. Keep the Panthers and trade in the Jags. Correct? All right. I'll leave them out. Let me count your cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27 cards. And now you want number 6, right? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Texans. Not bad, not bad. So the Panthers and the Jags go back in. We'll do that. Let me take them off the board and we'll mark down. There's that. We didn't mark the Panthers. Texans coming down. There they are. No, appreciate you, Hemi. And yeah, like I said, you've got those Bears for tomorrow night. Hoping that the box comes in that we need. And we're live again. There we go. Put you on the Texans. All right, let me get caught back up here. All right, so we got 4 teams down. Okay, I think I'm caught up here on my note taking. Patty, welcome in. Stu's welcome in. We got a hobby of Resurgence tonight. 2 autos and an RPA coming out to play. 15 on the random, 20 on the stash or pass. Commies will run at the end. All right, Speedy, sounds good, brother. And we do have trade backs. Hemi just used one. We got 4 teams off the board so far. Whoops, forgot you had that on. I've done that a couple times. Kinger, welcome in. Sad, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Well, we've got a hobby of Resurgence tonight. 15 on the random, 20 on the stasher pass. Commanders running at the end. Pre-bid is live. We have trade backs, and we are chasing 2 autos and an RPA out of this hobby box. And if you're looking for the PYT show that was scheduled for tonight, we are going to be on tomorrow. We are waiting on the USPS to do their job and bring me my product. It's not that hard. I know the box is in Atlanta. Bring it to my doorstep. Come on. Florida, welcome in. Dude, I don't know what it is about Atlanta. By the way, you sneaky bastard. Welcome in, Kenny K. I don't know what it is about Atlanta, but the hub here is, I mean, it's a black hole. Jim always has stuff that takes forever to get to him. I always have stuff that takes forever to get to me. Gnome Hobby, welcome in. Hot topic. No. Not to deal with the crazy lines and the amount of people there. It's okay. It's all right. If you go to one of their secondary, I have a secondary location here in Kennesaw that I think I've been to maybe twice in my life, and even then it was like meh, meh. James Sanders, welcome in. How's your night going? Yep. I actually, when I was in Vegas, I tried In-N-Out Burger for the first time, and I give that a B minus. Everybody was talking about, oh, we have to go to In-N-Out Burger. I came away going, yeah, basically like a Sonic burger. I was not impressed. Cheech, welcome in. How is your night going? And then see, like I've heard that too before, but like I guess I don't I never had it as a kid growing up, so I don't have the nostalgia factor. Five Guys has got a good burger. The problem is they charge an arm and a leg for you to buy it. It's like $15 for a burger and $7 for fries. Like if I'm gonna do that, I'd rather just go to a sit down restaurant that actually serves alcohol. What's up, Jay Bremer? How you doing, brother? So we still have those down here. We do have Checkers down here, I'll agree with you. Their burgers are good. Their fries are amazing. Jay Friend, welcome in. Hope you're having a great night. See, I've never been to Jack in the Box. Jack's Tacos at 3 a.m. Okay. Taco John. See, I've never been to Taco John's. Is Taco John's like a regional thing? Because we do. The company I work for, we have plants all over the nation. We got stuff in Texas, Cali, Ohio, Pennsylvania. If I need to go somewhere, y'all need to tell me to get my butt on a plane, and I'll go fight for that T&E expense. Joey P, welcome in. Hope you're having a great night. We got a hobby box of Resurgence, 2 autos and an RPA coming out of that. 15 on the random, 20 on the stasher pass. Tommy's running at the end. Pre-bid is live in the shop. And we do have trade backs. If you got 2 teams that you don't like, you can trade them back for another random pull on an auction win. Chad, Black Hills, welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a great Sunday. That's what I'm saying, Dustin. Like, tell me where Taco John's is. Obviously, I can go to In-N-Out in California if I can get to one of our California sites. So Kenny K, where I can travel to on the team that I'm on, I could go to Pennsylvania, I can go to Ohio, Texas. I could probably justify Wichita, and I can go to California. I've never been to Philly. I don't get out much. Let's be honest. I don't get out much. So the sites that we have up in Pennsylvania are in Allentown and Carlisle. I don't know how far that is from Philly, so I don't know if I got to fly into Philly or if I need to fly in, local to the Allentown Carlisle area. I really want to go to. We've got a plant in Dallas and Cedar Hill. We have 2 different plants down there. I really want to go hit up Dallas. I had a trip planned for last year. Dallas and Houston were playing on a Monday night game, and I was gonna fly in Monday, catch the Monday night game, then do work stuff Tuesday and come back on Wednesday, and they canceled my trip. It was deemed not business critical. I'm like, dude, I'm a project manager. I got to know what's happening in our sites. I got to know what's happening on production. I got to put faces to names more than just on a Zoom call. That's pretty business critical to my role. I was pissed, dude. I got buddies out there that were like ready to go and party with me on Monday night for the Monday night football game. Pulled the plug. Like, you bastards. I don't mind the travel. I mean, it is kind of a pain in the butt. I don't mind the travel. I mean, I was just in Vegas for a trade show. Um, Vegas. I have mixed results on Vegas. Good food, not great food, but good food. Like all the steakhouses out there are kind of like, oh, what's the word? I don't want to say nostalgic, but they're like old school steakhouses. But I know I can cook a better steak than half the places I went to. That's yeah. We stayed on the strip. Mama Z, happy Mother's Day. What is up? Yeah, we stayed on the strip. We stayed in the Aria. No, yes, we stayed in the Aria, and then we just stayed on the strip. So like, I was hitting everything that was down there. Um, so it was all right. It was good. We were working our butts off. Ram, what is up, brother? How are you doing? I'm doing good, man. Sipping on a little bourbon, hanging out. I haven't been on in a few weeks. It's good to be back. We've been working on getting the house ready to list. The list went live today. I'm pumped. I'll be with you guys tonight, hopefully tomorrow night if my boxes come in for the PYT, and then we are getting ready for Stream Weekend next weekend. It's going to be a fun week for the Hype Cards VA channel. Take a look. We haven't listed the Stream Weekend shows yet, but they are coming soon. But take a look at the streams that we have live, guys, and make sure you bookmark them. The last one. What do you mean? Like this? No, this is not the last Stream Weekend. Oh yes, like last time. Yes, it's gonna be absolute debauchery. It's gonna get degenerate real fast. You're gonna have Kennesaw, Hyper, and Jim Shady all in the same room for what 3 days in a row. We're gonna get real hype real fast. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We got some good stuff coming at you guys. You know, I'd love some NT. I'm just saying, I'd love some NT. We could have some fun with some NT. Well, we're gonna have some fun stuff next weekend, and we're just gonna be doing crazy stuff pretty much the entire time we're there. Bills 064, welcome in. How is your night going? Welcome in, everybody. We do have a hobby of Resurgence tonight. 2 autos and an RPA coming out to play. 15 on the random, 20 on the Stash Your Pass. We have trade backs going live as well. If you got 2 teams you don't want, you can trade them in for another random pull on an auction win. We do have the Commanders running at the very end. The pre-bid is live in the shop. We're chasing some fun autos tonight. Sloan, welcome in. How is your night going? And if you're looking for the PYT that was supposed to be tonight, we will hopefully be on tomorrow. We're waiting on a couple boxes to come in. The USPS is slacking. We're supposed to receive that package yesterday, and it is in Atlanta, not on my doorstep. So hoping that shows up tomorrow, we'll come back with that PYT. Those teams are live for tomorrow night. If you have a offer you want to put in, take a look at it. I am screening offers as we're sitting here, so just let me know if you see something you want to take down, and we'll take a look at it for sure. Dougie Fresh, welcome in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Dustin says, I'm going to come in for one more random. Try my luck. See if I can pull those Raiders. Max bid button got me. Dude, I don't understand how that button always gets turned back on. Like, it doesn't save my my settings at all, and it drives me nuts. It does it to me all the time. All right, so you got 28 cards in the hand, buddy. We always have to go in when we're streaming. We have to go in and turn all the tools every single time, too. That drives me nuts as well. Cut the deck in the middle. 4 on the left. 1, 2, 3. Got the Billy Goats coming down. Mr. Shady's Bills coming off the board. Not a bad take there, my friend. I'm assuming you're holding, considering that you've got the Pats. Yeah, you're building a little squad, brother. All right, so the Bills are down. We'll get the next one going now. Bills and Pats, you're taking down that AFC East. And guys, if you are looking for the Commanders, they are in the shop. Pre-bid is live. Oh my gosh. Don't take me to Vegas. I can't even shuffle a freaking deck of cards. Got a little Stash Your Pass action coming at you. Where are we going here, brother? He says, cut the deck. It's working. We'll go 3 from the left from there. 1, 2. Colts. Stashing or passing? Pass. All right, so we'll put that back here, and we'll go 4 on the right. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we take the Chiefs. Nice little take there. Dude, you're building a squad. Building a squad. More better, as I like to say. More better. Chiefs coming down to Mr. Dustin. And that's got us 6 teams total off the board. Dude, Kenny K, I'm not a gambler at all. So the first time I've ever been to Vegas was last year on this work trip, this annual work trip. And I did the same thing. I take $100 cash, and I'll blow it. Or if if I somehow win, I'll put that $100 back and I'll play with the winnings. But I go all the time, or not all the time. When I go, I just sit there and sip on a nice drink and watch people make stupid decisions. It's funny how quickly you can point out the call girls walking through the casino little lobby areas. Move that up there. Yep. I literally just sit there and hang out with my coworkers, and we just laugh and have a good time, and watch people make some pretty poor decisions. The thing is, did you know it was 6:30? Because if you were sitting in one of those casinos, you wouldn't know what the hell time it was. Especially if you left your phone and your watch in the room and just said, I don't care. He says, I knew. I get it, man. Vegas is not my favorite place to go. It's just I'm not a big gambler. I don't mind watching going and seeing comedy shows or whatever and enjoying the food. When we're there, we're putting on a trade show, so we're there like Sunday through Thursday, and we're working our butts off. I will say for this last trip, we did go take a little tour of the Hoover Dam. That was pretty cool. Um, that we had a free afternoon on that Tuesday, and it was a cool little sightseeing adventure. But I was also battling a nasty stomach bug. I started before we left, and I'm lucky as hell that I made the 4.5 hour flight there and didn't crap my pants. But once I got there, man, we had some fun. It was a good time, dude. I thought about it. I really did. Dev Nasty, welcome in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I thought about it hard as I was getting ready to leave that Sunday morning. I was like, oh, dude. I looked at my wife. Obviously we just had 2 kids here in the last couple of years. I'm like, baby, you still got some of those hospital diapers? I might need to borrow one. don't don't trust any sort of feeling, in the stomach. Somehow I made it. I don't know. I was just drinking water the whole time. It was by about night 2 or 3, I was finally like, all right, I can actually stomach to have it to sit in the casino and have a drink and deal with the cigarette smoke and all that kind of crap. But yeah, it was a rough one this last go around. Well, we got 6 teams down off the board on this Resurgence hobby tonight. Looking for a couple autos in RPA. 15 on the random, 20 on that stash your pass. We do have trade backs live until we get down to 10 teams. And the Commanders are in the shop. Pre-bid is live. They're going to run at the very end. This song's too slow for me. If you were looking for the PYT show that was scheduled for tonight, that is hopefully going to go down tomorrow night. We do have teams live. Don't hesitate to take a look. We have offers turned on. Shoot us an offer if you're looking at something, and we'll take a look at it. ZR2, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Welcome in, everybody. We do have a Resurgence hobby box tonight. We are chasing 2 autos and an RPA. 15 on the random, 20 on the Stasher Pass. Dolo, welcome in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Commanders are live in the shop. Pre-bid is on. We are going to run those at the very end. We do have trade backs. If you got 2 teams that you don't like, you can trade them in for another random pull on an auction win.
Shane, welcome in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. J&D Rips, how is your Sunday going? Welcome in, everybody. We've got a hobby box of Resurgence tonight. 2 autos and an RPA coming out to play. Looking for the big dogs, Bonix, JD5, and Drake May. 15 on the random, 20 on the stasher pass. Commies will run at the end. The pre-bid is live in the shop. We do have trade backs running tonight. If you got 2 teams you don't like, you can trade them in for a random pull on an auction win. That'll keep live until we get down to 10 teams left. Boom, baby, welcome in. How is your night going? Twins Rip, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Appreciate that, Share Ram. I appreciate it, buddy. Jets win. Welcome in. How is your Sunday going? We got a hobby box of Resurgence tonight. 2 autos and an RPA coming out to play. 15 on the random, 20 on the stasher pass. We do have trade backs running tonight. If you got 2 teams you don't want, you can trade them in for another random pull on an auction win. Commanders are going to run at the very end. The pre-bid is live in the shop. And if you're looking for the PYT that was supposed to happen tonight, we are hoping to do that tomorrow night. Teams are live in the shop. If you see something you like, don't hesitate to put an offer in, and we'll take a look at it. And D'Angelo, welcome. And how is your Sunday going? Camp Pen, Camp Pinson, welcome. And how is your how's your Sunday night going? Skip, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? NPW, welcome in. How is your night going? Rob, welcome in. How is your night going? We are rocking a Resurgence hobby tonight. 2 autos and an RPA coming out to play. 15 on the random, 20 on the Stasher Pass. Sad coming in with that raid. I appreciate it, brother. Commies will run at the end. Pre-bid is live in the shop. We do have trade backs going as well. If you got 2 teams that you don't like, you can trade them in for another random pull on an auction win. And if you're looking for the PYT show that was scheduled for tonight, that will hopefully go on tomorrow night. We do have teams live in the shop. Don't hesitate to take a look and drop an offer if you see something you like. Patty, welcome back. How is your night going? Johnny, welcome in. How's your night going? CJ Stroud fan, welcome in. How is your Sunday night going? We got a hobby box of Resurgence tonight. 2 autos and an RPA coming out. 15 on the random, 20 on the stash your pass. Commanders will run at the end. Pre-bid is live in the shop, and we do have trade backs till we get to 10 teams left. If you have 2 teams you don't like, you can trade them in for the random pull on an auction win. Paul, welcome in. How is your Sunday night going? All good, Ram. That project looks like it's going well, man. You guys got a good little spot down there. Fam is good. We're chugging along. We actually listed our house today. Hoping to get that thing sold and moving on to the next place in the next couple months. No, my wife doesn't want to be that far away from the family, so we have a built-in babysitter with her mom and dad. So I don't think I'm getting outside of Atlanta anytime soon unless they come with us. We're probably going to go, I don't know, like 30 or so minutes north of where we are now. Get a little bit further away from the traffic. It does have the Bourbon Trail. That is true. This Yellowstone I'm drinking, how far is Lebanon, Kentucky from you guys? And Dustin, I'll tell you, knowing my mother-in-law, if I left Atlanta to go to Kentucky for the Bourbon Trail, oh man, it'd be fire. It would be an absolute freaking forest fire. I'll visit. I'll come visit. Yeah, whatever I'm working on tonight is Limestone Branch Distillery, Lebanon, Kentucky. Never heard of it, but I've had Yellowstone before. It's pretty good. So I figure I picked a bottle up yesterday. Oh man, yeah. My vote, Ram, is next stream weekend might be at your place, and we build an extra day in for the Bourbon Trail. PBB Retro White Man, welcome in. How are your Sundays going? Send the trail money, dude. If you send it, I'll spend it. Well, we'd have to get Zatooch to get a driver's license. Actually, Jim probably would DD. He would not partake of any bourbon. I can promise you that. Mr. Rogers, welcome in. How is your night going? Uber, it's 2025. That's an expensive Uber. Well, welcome back, GMT. How is it going, buddy? Man, I don't get that, Ram. When I was 16, 17, I was chomping at the bit to get my license. I was ready to go with a capital G. That's what I'm saying, Dustin. I feel like Jim probably would volunteer to be the. He'd probably volunteer to be the DD because there's no pink wit on the way down that trail. So he could just drive me and Hyper around. That does make sense. Yeah, but still, there's a whole wide world out there to see. It's amazing what happens in life when you step out from behind your keyboard. Yeah, I luckily, we didn't have any kids. Obviously didn't have any kids at that point that would be messed up by it. But yeah, I keep hearing how COVID effed up a bunch of today's youth. The virtual learning and literally everything can be done online now. So, there's no sense of get out there and experience the world anymore. To be fair, I absolutely love working from home. I will admit that. I would rather work from home than sit in an hour and 15 minutes of Atlanta traffic to go 20 miles. So, I'm maybe part of the problem. Question mark. There we go. Go get his degree. Come on now. What's he want to study? I mean, the dude does type fast. I've heard him pecking away over there during streams. Marshawn, welcome in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I heard about that. that stream where he was, I think he was breaking Heritage, and he was like, "This screw keeps poking me in the butt." I was laughing. I was sitting over here just losing my I'm losing my mind over here. Gage, welcome in. How's your Sunday going? Promptly got on and ordered a new chair. He kept calling his Timu chair the one that was poking him in the butt. It was really hilarious. Well, that's what you get from ordering off of Timu, Zach. Randy Wade, welcome in. How is it going, brother? We got a Resurgence hobby coming at everybody tonight. 2 autos in an RPA. 15 on the random, 20 on the stasher pass. Commies will run at the end. Pre-bid is live in the shop. But we do have trade backs till we get down to 10 teams left. If you get 2 teams you don't like, you can trade them in for another random pull on an auction win. We do have a PYT loaded up for tomorrow. Teams are live. If you have a team you want to look at, don't hesitate to shoot an offer. We'll take a look at it. Okay, there you go. Put him to work, man. Put him to work. Regional Rose, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Those are life skills, man. You know that. He's got to learn some life skills. Wake up, mouse. What? What am I missing? Uh-oh. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Ram's in here. I'll let him defend himself. Is that back when they did the team boxes? Yeah, you got all the teams up there. Golly, how long ago was that? That had to have been like what, 2015 or so? AJ Brass, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Z Sheridan, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Wig Jackson, welcome in. How's it going, man? Why is this thing not starting? There we go. No, I still haven't changed the batteries in my mouse. I think they're about done. Blame it on corporate. They haven't sent me a new battery yet. Aaron, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Tops, this welcome in. How is your Sunday going? We've got a hobby box of Resurgence coming at you tonight. 2 autos and an RPA coming out to play. 15 on the random, 20 on the stash or pass. Commies will run at the end. Pre-bid is live in the shop. We do have trade backs till we get to 10 teams left. If you got 2 teams you don't like, you can trade them in for another random pull on an auction win. We do have a PYT loaded up for tomorrow on the page. If you have a team you're interested in, don't hesitate to drop an offer in. We'll take a look at it. I've got that one pulled up and can look at offers now. Miss Gray, thank you so much for that share. I appreciate it. Billy, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Miss Gray, how is your Sunday going? I got to tell you, this whole weekend flew by. My wife's birthday was on Friday. Mother's Day was today. Spent the whole weekend doting on her, which was awesome. We had a great brunch yesterday. But yeah, the whole weekend just flew by. Flew by. Craziness. I'm looking at my calendar for tomorrow. I'm like, I don't want to go to the office. Oh, got the Sunday scaries going on. Kate Granson, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Appreciate the tag there, Miss Gray. We are hanging out with a hobby box of Resurgence tonight. 2 autos and an RPA. We got 15 on the random, 20 on the stash or pass. Commanders will run at the end. Pre-bid is live in the shop, and we do have trade backs. If you got 2 teams you don't like, you can trade them in for another random pull on an auction win. 6 teams down so far. Glad to hear it. Kate Granson, Grayson. Oh my gosh, Granson. I'm sorry. I've been up since 5:30. I am starting to drain a little bit here. And we do have a PYT loaded up for tomorrow as well on the page. If you guys see a team you like in there, don't hesitate to drop an offer. We'll take a look at it. I am running out of gas. Got to get this thing filled and pull it. Hopefully pull some nice fire coming out. Zipless, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Nice, Sad. I will have to take a look at that for sure, man. Dang, let's go. What were you breaking earlier? You get all that out of a Chrome Blaster? Daggum, bro. Holy smokes. I should be back hopping in streams coming up soon. We've been getting our house ready to sell. We got listed today. I've been working on a ton of projects the last couple weeks, so hoping to have some more downtime here soon, and should be hopping in people's streams. Chiefs, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Refractor Bow and X-Fractor May. Ooh, buddy. Gryphon, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Welcome in, everybody. We got a Topps Resurgence hobby box coming at you tonight. 2 autos and an RPA. The big chase is coming out. We got 15 on the random, 20 on the stasher pass, and the Commanders will run at the end. Pre-bid is live in the shop. We are running trade backs tonight. If you got 2 teams that you don't like, you can trade them in for another random pull on an auction win. Live Free Die Cast. Welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Ema Picks, welcome in. How is your night going? Welcome back, Rob. How's it going, man? We've got a hobby box of Topps Resurgence coming at you tonight. 2 autos and an RPA are the big chase. 15 on the random, 20 on the stasher pass. Commanders will run at the end. Pre-bid is live in the shop, and we are running trade backs till we get down to 10 teams. We do also have a PYT loaded up for tomorrow on our page. Take a look at it. If you see a team you are interested in, don't hesitate to put an offer in. We'll take a look at it. Welcome back, Speedy. How's it going, man? Nice. Glad to hear it. What's up, Shady? How is it going, brother? Bourbon, that's it. Yeah. Not enough, apparently. Not enough. Oh my god, I wish I had tomorrow and Tuesday off. Instead, I'll be in the office both days. Yeah. I still gotta take calls and do all the things. So I have to really, really fake it. Jay Churchy, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Well, the Bills are already down anyway, so even if you wanted to chase them, you have to talk to Dustin. Dustin, I think Jim will trade you all the rest of the teams on the board for the Bills. That's a hell of a deal, Sad. I don't know how you can say no to that, bro. Phoenix H2 coming soon? Uh-oh. Let's go, Speedy. Hell yeah. Let's go. Brisket, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? Sounds good, Speedy. Mark, welcome in. How is your Sunday going? All right, I think we're going to do something here. Let's see here. Games, you're in here, right? Dustin, I'm not sure if you're in here or not. There you are, man. So Dustin, traffic is super slow tonight. So I think what I might try to do is run this random in front of the PYT tomorrow. Want to make sure you're good with that. If you want to hold the teams, you'll obviously have them for tomorrow in that random break. If you want a refund, we can do that. You got a pretty good squad. I'm imagining you're probably good with holding. But just let me know what you want to do. But traffic is way down tonight. I don't even think we've gone over maybe 7 people in the room at any given time. So we're going to try and do this again tomorrow and hope that the numbers kick up a little bit. Just let me know what you're good with. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. It's taking a little bit longer to fill than we were hoping for tonight. So I don't want to waste your time, but we will bring the random back tomorrow. Dustin, I'm not sure if you're in here, but we'll send you a message and kind of reiterate that same message. But look for us back here tomorrow, running the random in front of the PYT, hoping that traffic gets a little bit better tomorrow night. So we'll go ahead and shut it down. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure you were good with that. You want to hold the teams you got. You got the Pats, the Bills, and the Chiefs. Cool. All right. Well, the notes are made. When we come back on tomorrow, we'll have the same random sitting in front of the PYT. You got those same three teams, and we'll hope for some better traffic tomorrow. So hope you have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow night. All right, guys. See you later.